What is up, Doomicides D? We are the Daily Demon. My name is Jerome.
I'm Dom.
And this week we're going to be talking about jobs, job opportunities, different things you can do after high school, and just all the different places you can work here in Dumas.
It's going to be a great fun time. You're stuck with us 5 days of the week. We got
5 days.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So today we're going to talk about public services. We have police, firefighters, sheriff, teachers, all sorts of jobs like that they're out here helping the community. So we're going to go interview people. They're going to answer our questions, and they're going to show us a little bit about what they do. So let's get to it now.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
And we're here with the Dumas Police Department with Officer
Jaquez.
Lee.
And we're going to ask some questions about their job and overall what they do. What do you do to help people?
On a day-to-day basis,
Yes, ma'am.
if we get calls for service, then we respond to those calls. And if they have any necessities, if they need help with their kid doesn't want to go to school, we go and talk to them. Just anything that is going to help their day in that moment get better.
What kind of uniform, or explain kind of like what you carry on a day-to-day basis?
So we wear a vest, this is called an outer carrier. We have a body camera, we have a taser, 2 magazines, handcuffs, a baton, and a gun.
What do you drive when you go to work?
We drive patrol vehicles.
Anything special about those vehicles?
They have red and blues, and they go fast.
Yeah. What kind of training or qualifications are required to join this kind of service?
Well, you gotta have a high school diploma. I'd say you have to be basically pretty physically fit to be a part of the job. It's really not just writing tickets. Sometimes you gotta chase some people. Sometimes you gotta fight some people. I'd say you gotta be good at communication skills, just talking to people, be a people person.
What are the most challenging or rewarding parts of y'all's job?
I'd say just some of the things we see on a daily basis. It could be somebody's worst day. To us, it's kind of just another day, really.
You ever had to chase anyone down?
Yeah.
Did you catch him?
We all have our different strengths. So, I mean, we figure out our partner's strengths and we're able to, basically work with that at the exact same thing.
And have y'all ever had, anything cool or fun happen on this job? The funnest part of y'all's job?
Getting to do this.
Yeah, this is fun.
Thank you. Well, that's really all we have to ask. We want to thank you again for coming together and taking time out of your day to get people in the community to understand what goes through your job and what it takes to be a police department. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Thanks for having us.
All right, guys. So the cops think they're so fast, and they think they can chase people. See if they can actually outrun us.
They're not. He's done. He's not.
Yeah, we're gonna outrun him.
This guy's done.
He's not as fast as you think he is. All right, let's go.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come
Oh, maybe not.
And now we're at the fire department with,
Firefighter Tatum Cartwright.
and we're gonna be asking questions about this career and how to get into it and what it takes to be a firefighter. Why did you want to become a firefighter?
I like protecting and serving the city.
Did you have to go through any special qualifications or anything like that to come through this field?
Yes, you have to have a high school degree, diploma, or a GED. And then when you're done with that, you can go to the fire academy. And you can go online or Amarillo, anywhere, and you'll get a fire certification. And then you have to be at least an EMT basic. But if you don't have none of that, the city will pay for you to go through all that. So you just have to have a high school diploma.
Seems like a good deal. And how long does that usually take?
Some people, you could do it in a year, where you could do a year and a half. It's kind of at your own pace. But if the city's paying for it, they kind of want you to have everything done within 2 years.
What's the funnest part about your job?
Hanging out here with the guys,
Aren't you supposed to be having like a big mustache? Or
No,
something?
no, we don't have mustaches around here.
Seems like everyone else has one. Just
Don't bring that up, man.
So what exactly do you do to keep the community safe?
We run medicals, fire calls. The guys just left on a smell of gas. So we have all the technology and the equipment to locate gas leaks. And then we either turn their gas off, or we can't fix it, but we can tell them, hey, your gas is shut off, you're safe right now. If the house is on fire, we put it out. We'll start with this big truck. This is our Tower 1. It goes 101 foot in the air. It's the biggest one, the biggest truck, and I'm probably going to be lying, but I think there's only 2 of these in the United States. We have one. Really? So. And this right here is the driver. This is his, what I call playhouse, because this is where he stays at. He's making sure we got water coming in, and we'll make sure we got water coming out. Come right here and you lower this down. Then you just climb up.
Can you tell us a little bit about that truck?
So this is our rescue truck. This one is what we mainly run medicals out of, but it also has rope rescue stuff, like bulletproof vest and helmets and all that stuff. So these are our rope bags. This has a bunch of ropes, and it's the hardware, the carabiners, and all that stuff if we have to do a rope rescue, a high angle rope rescue, anything like that. And then under here, there's one on this side and there's one on that side, because there's usually only 2 guys on this truck. And they're the guys that run medicals for the day. And they, depending on what shift, they rotate each shift. So here's our harnesses, our helmets, stuff like that to do the high angle rope rescue.
That's pretty cool. Can you show us a little bit about y'all's equipment?
Yep.
Y'all wear?
Okay, so our boots. So when we get a call, we go from what we're wearing straight into this stuff. All we do, we take our shoes off. But our boots, they have a metal shank that go underneath it, so we don't get, if we step, because structure fire, the wood's falling down, all that. So they're still shank underneath it, steel toe, water resistant, heat resistant, all that stuff. So we're not worried about people that. And then our pants have 3 different layers in them. So they've got, this is abrasions, and so it won't get cut, stuff like that. Then the next one, this is the thermal, it keeps the heat off of us. And then the next one is to keep like moisture out so we don't get steam burns, stuff like that. And then we have a hood that goes over our head and protects our ears and our neck, not much our face. And our gloves, same thing, they're heat resistant, so we don't burn our hands. 3 different layers on it as well. And you just kind of fill your pockets with whatever tools you want. A bunch of us wear.
you look handsome.
Yeah, if you think so. I'm not allowed to run, so if there's an emergency, you do not run. We walk everywhere. Because they say that if I'm running, people are going to say, oh, there's something going on, and then they get scared even worse. Mm-hmm. So we're not allowed to run. We walk everywhere. We walk fast.
Mm-hmm.
You have 1 minute to be dressed like you was before you put all that on.
That took us like 5.
Yeah, that's a state requirement. The state requires us to be fully dressed and in the truck within 1 minute. Anytime this time is up. Can you do it?
I think a couple more times I could.
So So I work 24 hours on, 48 hours off.
Oh, okay.
Unless I pick up overtime, something like that, then it's different. But this is our map. So this is the county map. This is the county map of Moore County.
We're right
Yep. And then this here is just the map of the city, and all the little pins, that's where every hydrant is. So like the green hydrant, and this is an orange hydrant, and that tells us how much water those hydrants put out. So the pole used to be, the door was right here. Now it's a wall, but you could go out that and then you'd slide down.
So it went from having fun to cleaning your laundry.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's see what the room looks like. So it's much like a dorm room.
As soon as you walk in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Yes.
for being able to talk to us today, and thank you
Yes.
for answering all the questions. And I
Well-
really enjoyed you here.
We're accepting applications. We need more.
Okay, well, you're looking to be a firefighter. You know where it's at. So
Yeah, we'll train you right.
that's it for the fire department. Okay, guys. Well,
We're racing
We-
everyone.
yeah, we didn't beat the police department, but this is our redemption right here.
Somebody
They're not
don't
as
fall.
fast. They're firefighters. What could they do? All they do is fight fires, and
Fight
know.
fires.
yeah,
Have to
we're
walk.
gonna win. Let's get. That was my leg. My leg was hurt.
I would have won.
So we're here with Sheriff,
Mark Sterling.
and he's going to talk about a little bit of what he does on the daily basis, and we're so happy to meet him. So what do you do to help people?
What do I do to help people? So basically my job is to make sure everyone in the town is safe. Essentially like how your parents, teachers keep you safe. I do this by looking out for danger and being there in case of emergencies.
So what could you say is the most challenging and rewarding parts of your job?
So the most challenging part of my job is undoubtedly managing the emotional toll of tragic situations, particularly those involving children or the loss of innocent lives. While we train extensively for the technical aspects of an incident, interacting with individuals in the most vulnerable moments requires a balance of professionalism and empathy.
Is there any specific trainings or certifications you need?
Ooh, so yeah. So basically, you have to find an accredited academy, like we'll use Amarillo College, for example. So you have to take a course, an academy through them. Then at the end of the academy, you take an exam. Now, when I did it, it used to be 250 questions and maybe more, maybe less, I don't know. I took it a long time ago. And so after that, though, you have to continuously train. So every 2 years, you have to do 40 hours, and every 4 years, you have to do 80 hours.
Is there any special uniform or equipment that you use?
So yes, so currently right now, as you can see, I'm wearing a hoodie because it's cold outside. But when I'm not, I wear this over my hoodie. And here I got my flashlight, the protective vest that protects me from pew-pews. And then here's my body camera, so I can record everything. And then, like I said, I keep a little flashlight in here, pen and paper, notepads, anything that you can think of, business cards, all that good stuff.
Okay.
And of course, my gear on my belt. There's the sidearm, magazines, taser, and then the handcuffs at the back.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So when you go to work, what do you drive, or what do you drive around when you're going out and helping people?
So I drive a 2023 Dodge Charger. So it's pretty fast.
Pretty cool car.
Yeah. Making a positive difference in their life. That's pretty much, the best part of the job.
Thanks again for joining us, or for us joining you.
Yeah,
We really enjoyed interviewing you, and thank you for answering our questions.
no problem. Appreciate it.
Like 3 or 4. Okay, guys, lastly, we're here with a couple of teachers. They're former Dumas High School graduates. So, can you introduce yourself a little bit?
I'm Coach Cox.
Coach Indrath.
We're gonna ask them a couple questions and get a little overview of what they do. To start, what really made y'all become teachers?
My mom has been in education her entire life. I got the privilege of having her as a teacher and as a principal. So I kind of grew up in the education world, and going to college, I wasn't necessarily my first plan, but I kind of fell back on my roots, which are in Dumas, and I had a great experience here. So just the thought of being able to give back to students where I was also in the exact same place, so that kind of inspired me to come be a teacher here.
I think the biggest thing for me was coaching. I knew I wanted to coach, and I knew that being a teacher was a requirement, and so that was kind of my decision to become a teacher.
So, what are some skills that you think that high school students now should start developing to get to the place where you're at?
I would say probably patience and responsibility. I'm pretty new to the teaching world, but I think just having patience to deal with your students, but also being responsible, because you have 90 plus students that are relying on you to teach them and to be a model in their life.
I think the biggest thing is being able to build relationships now, starting to developing, getting to know people, being able to communicate, and just being able to create a culture and an environment that students really want to be involved in is big.
Everything in life is so much smaller than what you make it. Like in high school, I kind of made things way bigger than what they were, but there's an entire world out there. There's people that are from all over the place. There's experiences to be had, and there's so much more to the world than just the small high school of Dumas.
We'd like to thank them again for taking time out of their day to kind of give us an insight of what could possibly be formed here at Dumas High School, what kind of relationships you can have here, and what it can lead to us being coaches and teachers. So thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.